Hello everyone, welcome back to another tutorial of computer vision. The first project is about using different filters to make video effects. This tutorial will focus on task 11 on how to use depth anything V2 network to get depth estimates. So I am using a Mac. So if you are using a Mac, you can follow on this tutorial. But if you are not, you can also go through this tutorial to understand like the steps you would probably to take using other system as well. You would probably be wondering how you would start working on your project. I would recommend trying to show an image using OpenCV first, which is task 1 and 2. You can try to work on your own first, or you can refer to my previous tutorial from last year to start. It's okay to skip that tutorial if you already know how to do it. So let's get on to it. So the first two steps, you need to do some installation. The first one is OpenCV. I used Homebrew to install it. And also uh, for all my projects, I am using CMake files instead of using Professor's Makefile. Why I'm doing it? Because I found out that CMake is kind of easier for me to read. Um, but I highly recommend you go through Professor's Makefile to try to understand everything, because some knowledge is very helpful for you. We can quickly go through some main parts of the CMake list. Yeah, so at first, we need to specify some OpenCV CV directories, like include the OpenCV runtime directories. We can do this because OpenCV has a pre-installed mechanism to find the package, but we can't do it for Onyx. So which means we need to specify it out like this. I can talk about this soon. And also add source files for showing a image, a video, which includes all the CPP and HPP files you need. Also, it is very easy for CMake lists to add executables like this. So if you run the CMake later, you will find the executables here. And the last is link some runtime libraries, which is pretty much doing the same work for the make file, but much easier for me to read. So yeah, so if you want to do the similar thing, you need to create a CMake list.txt file. Yeah, and after you install OpenCV and CMake, you can try to do some checks to make sure they are installed. The first one is this, and the next one is the CMake. Okay, so yeah, the next step is to try to do task 1, 2, like showing an image before you do task 11. The next step is to install Onyx. I also used Homebrew to install it, but you can also try to go to the website and pick your platform and download it from here. Yeah, but I think Homebrew is easy for me, so I did it using Homebrew. Uh, so after that, you can check if you are using Homebrew, you can check the runtime info here. So it is installed. The path is this, which means you need to go back to your CMake file and replace the parameters here if yours is different. One is for the runtime library, one is for the include. Yeah, and the next step is to build the project. So at first, if you download this file directly from Canvas, you shouldn't have the build file, and also you shouldn't have the CMake list, and you shouldn't have the steps. So let me just delete this. Okay. So let's start from beginning. Like we need to make a CMake list file first, and then we make a directory of build, and we go inside into the build, and then we run CMake. Okay, and then we run make. You can see two executables here, and after you build it, and then I will show you how to run the first example of showing the depth of an image. So after doing all the previous steps, you can say DA2 example, yeah, and give it the path of a image. For example, we are using the arch. Okay. So it is successfully showing the image first and then tell you the depth, like the arch is closer to you, and you can see the mountains and sky are some far away, so you can see the color of them are different. Let's run another example. Yeah, you can see the bird is closer to you. Yeah, one thing I made, one change I also made is to change the path of this network, because previously if you download it directly from professor's file, it will tell you this, and also this one is this. But if I save those two and then I make and then I run it, you will tell me the model is not found, which means because we are using a CMake, so we are running everything from this build file. So this model is one layer above us. So we need to do this change. And then we do the make. Yeah. So yeah, this is one more step you need to do. Change the path of Onyx file. And next is the demo for the video. Okay, so you can see me in the camera, and this is the shelf and another thing here. So yeah, it is showing the depth of the image. Yeah, so I wouldn't include the detail of the code here, but if you have any questions, you can send me an email or post a question on Piazza. But this is the demo for task 11 of using depth anything. So thank you for watching.